Hello. Hi. I'm Ken Jones, Truth is Holy radio show here in Jacksonville. You can listen at Saturdays 5:30 p.m. to 6 p.m., Sundays 9:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. I would love to have your support and your listenership. You can also call because the show is live. The phone number for the show is 904 296 2251. Again, that's 904 296 2251. Please make note of it and call in. I would love to have your insight on issues of the day, like the social justice. We want transparency in Jacksonville Sheriff Office and the criminal justice system and state attorney's office here in Jacksonville. We want civil rights, um, restorative justice. We want ex offenders reentry, including funding for the Reentry Center, which is JREC. We want to address and to make note of the unfair ticketing and policing in our neighborhood, being that we're only 30% of the population, but 60%, the other 60% don't be policed like we are over policed in our communities. We love the police and we need the police, but we don't want over policing. The 60% needs to be policed as well. The latest report here in Jacksonville about Walking While Black, a series of collaboration with the state of Florida, Florida Times Union, and ProPublica contends that the office is using and misleading numbers as defense for why claims and disproportionately blacks are being ticketed and citation for jaywalking and riding bicycles. So we need your help. I'm also Christ Zion Inc. on Facebook, ChristZion.com on Facebook, Community Works on Facebook, Ken Jones on Facebook, and Bible Voices on Facebook. You can follow me also, Community Works, at Twitter at Zion Christ. Do you feel that you're getting your fair share of tax dollars for your community and neighborhood? Where do you see your community and neighborhood in the next 5 years? If these questions are questions that you have concerns about, come and be a part of Community Works project. The focus of Community Works is economic equality, the environment, community farm sharing, employment, fair wages, and minority-owned homes and businesses. Economic equality. As citizens, we must become more vigilant and involved in what happens in our own neighborhood. We cannot continue to support businesses that do not support us. The people that own their businesses in our local neighborhood do nothing to give back to our communities or neighborhood. They do not support the poor, the underprivileged, yet this is where we spend our dollars. Most or many of them do not live near or in our neighborhoods. The environment, our water is being contaminated by agriculture, oil, mining, because of greed for profit. As citizens, we must take control of our basic health rights, human rights, workers' rights, civil rights, and our economic rights. I want you and I need you to be a part of community farming. I believe it is a solution for our community as we are underserved with the lack of grocery stores, the lack of fresh vegetables and fruits in our communities. We can do this because many of us have or have skin in the game in the community as homeowners. So we have a little piece of land that we can grow and participate with others, even encouraging our senior citizens, which will make them feel more valuable as citizens. Using this model, to support the idea we can become more self-sufficient by growing our own vegetables and fruit that can lead to eating more healthier foods that are grown with fewer chemicals, which causes health concerns. We must start community farms and co-ops sharing our goods. Let's educate our neighborhood and the public about these projects. Would you join in with me? I'm looking to gather support and consensus for about 30 people. I need about 30 people, 10 Republicans, 10 Democrats, 10 independents, and I would like a mixture of our light skinned brothers, our dark skinned brothers, and our Hispanic brothers. If you know someone or if you'd like to participate in these issues so we can have these questions, I can get your points of views, and this way we can have a steering committee where we can make intelligent, informed decisions informing our citizens and our neighborhood. My goal is to increase in this community homeownership and business in our minority community by 10%. Now, we have something new. It's called Black Business Thursday. If you would go out and support a black business on Thursdays, just spending $1 will increase my goal of 10% by 25 to 30%. If you spend $5 on Thursday supporting a black minority business, look at the increase. Won't you be a part? We can do it. Employment and fair wages is a living wage. It is a human rights issue. The living wage should be substantial enough to ensure that no more than 30% of our income needs are spent on housing. People are struggling to survive on the federal minimum wage of $7.25 an hour. It is projected to increase to $7.70 an hour to $7.85 in 2018. However, with the cost of living increase, this is still not enough. As viable citizens, we need full-time employment, not part-time. We need workers to form and join unions, to be protected, to have a fair wage for fair work. We need your voice. Are you tired of corporate greed? You see it on TV. It's this administration, this is our president, but there's 19 indictments. We want a government for the people, by the people. I am for the people. You know that. Ask around. We're tired of the corporate greed. We need your voice. Do you care about the housing crisis in your community, in our community? We need your voice. Do you want to support being a homeowner or opening a small business? We need your voice. Do you want better transportation, roads? We need your voice. I'm Ken Jones, and I need your help. I have great strategies, whether it's political, whether it's communal. I have on my website at christzion.com/community works, you can find on the manifest page some strategies. But if you come out to meetings, I would more than happy to be sitting down with you. You can, interrogate me, inquisite me, ask all forms of question. I'm very knowledgeable. Real estate and finance is my forte. I purchased my first home was back in 1982, and it was owner finance, and then the second one was a mortgage, and then from there I just kept going. So I did my first deal myself in real estate. It was over $750,000. So I do have experience, and I've held up to many different properties as an investor. So I teach financial independence, um, debt free. I help people restore their credit that has been bad. If you have no credit or if you had bad credit, if you would like to sit down with me, I can do a class or teach you individually how to regain your dignity and self respect. Because today, without credit, you get nothing. So, the corporate business influence over local and national businesses that does not support the poor, the middle class, the disenfranchised, governmental policies, and political corruption. You see it. You see the pay to play. You got AT&T here on the news, and Navarre's and another uh, aerospace company paying, for access. And we as poor people, the American citizen, the American people, don't have access. We don't have the money to pay 60, 70 million dollars to get access. We shouldn't have to do it. It should be a government for the people, by the people. We, the citizens, must become more involved in political and public affairs. We, the people, must become vigilant about our needs. We see that the food, the water, the shelter, our water, and all is being contaminated, as I said earlier. We need human rights, worker rights, health rights. Would you stand with us? Would you stand with your community? Let's be one people, not just because we are dark skinned brothers, our light skinned brothers. All of us are suffering. Our brown skinned brothers, all of us are in the same boat. And we need to come together. There's more that unites us than divides us. This is a beautiful city, and we love it. We love what it offers. Let us be one people. It was brought to my attention as well that I call for the One Nation Under God fast for Jacksonville and the nation. And it's been brought to my attention that I don't know, maybe it's somebody out there that has the informations and the statistic, but it's been brought to my attention that the gun violence here in Jacksonville has decreased since March 9th. I called for March 6th to March 9th for the fasting, the 3 days, no food, no water. Just an observation. So if you have any information, I'm going to call the police department to see if they have the documentation. We need co-ops. Co-op gives the people the power. We have no shareholders, no stockholders. All the profit disseminates down through the corporation. The community farms, we need that. We need to support livable wages. A livable wage is a human right. Full-time employment is a human right. All workers need to join unions. If you support racial injustice and inequality, please. My number is 904-234-6481. Ken Jones, for the people. Give me a call. Love to hear from you. I need your support. We need your support. The children need you. The seniors need you. We need you. We support that. Since money is speech, we'll speak with our money. We'll boycott. We have the power. If we stop supporting these businesses that do not support us, we've seen it work. We've seen the children down there in Lakeland, Florida. Big corporations stop saying, no, this is our money. This is our future. These young people, if we turn them off and not pay attention now, they won't even buy anything that we have. Well, guess what? We've been buying from you for many years, and we're going to stop unless you support us. We want a win-win. We want you to be profitable, And we want to be fair and honestly served as patrons of your businesses. We want to support free speech. We want to let our money do our speaking. We want you, if you care about the housing crisis in your community, volunteer, volunteer, volunteer. Volunteer at a shelter. If you want to support the community in a real way, support the small businesses in your community. I hope and pray that all of you, that this video has caught you well. I will be giving videos from my show, hopefully, as I get plugged in. You know, this is a brief move for me, coming from 91.7 The Truth. I used to come on after Dr. David Jeremiah. So I don't know if many of you follow me or not, but I am Ken Jones. You can ask around in the communities here in Jacksonville, and they'll tell you that Ken Jones is for the people. I always tell them, look, if you don't want that little young mother with those 2 kids, 3 kids, 5 kids, 7 kids with them little slides on, you don't want me. If you don't want my little young brothers and stuff with that mouthful of gold, their pants hanging down, you don't want me. I'm for the people. I love everybody. We all need one another. Even the drug addicts, even the drug users, even the drug sellers. You got to remember, they don't come to us. We go to them. So if we go to them, we need them. And we need to include them in the decision making in their communities. Let's get more jobs and get off of drugs. Let's do more for the people. Let's be there for our seniors and our children. Because I know you want little Booger, when you look at him and you hold your little child or your little grandchild that you spoil rotten, when you look at Booger and you're thinking, hey, what can I do to make Booger's life a lot better? When he gets sick, you don't want no problem. You want the people down there at the health department. You want them at the hospital. You want them to check care of Booger. Same with your mother. Same with yourself. You need basic health care. Don't let them cut things. The food stamp, the CHIP program, Head Start. Come on, let's be vigilant. These is our services. We're the ones paying the taxes. Would you be so kind? Call the show, 904-296-2251. And you can reach me at 904-234-6481. And the website is ChristZion.com, ChristSzion.com. This is Ken Jones. Truth is holy. Bless you.